Hello students, today we will discuss about the lecture 16 of water pollution and control, module 2. So let's start. Okay. So these are some of the objectives of the today's class. What are the objectives? Students, you can know the procedure of modified 5 days BOD tests. You can calculate the BOD of a given water sample and you can solve the problems based on BOD reactions. So these are the three objectives of today's class. Now, recapitulation of the previous class. So whatever we have discussed so far, this is just a recapitulation at a glance. What are the topics that we have discussed so far? First of all, the determination of BOD of a water sample. We have determined the BOD of a water sample. Know the procedure of the 5 days BOD test. In my previous class, already I have discussed the procedure of 5 days BOD test. Now you know what are the procedure. And you knew the procedure of modified BOD test also. So these are some of the topics that we have so far discussed. Today we will discuss about the modified 5 days BOD test, why we require this modified test. That also I will give you the explanation, and also we will solve some of the numericals based on the 5-day BOD test, whatever the expression we will get from this derivation. Okay. Okay, so actually, whatever I am telling you, that is BOD. That is one type of the water quality parameter. Generally, you know that water quality parameters are of two types. One is physical parameter and second one is a chemical parameter. So already you knew these things because we have so many times I have discussed about this physical parameter and the chemical parameters. Okay. Okay, so now this is just a quick review that how many of you can remember the answer of this question. What is the TDS value for the saline water? TDS means the total dissolved solid. Okay, so what is the TDS value for the saline water? This is your question, and for that you will have the 10 seconds time. I will give you the 10 second. You just think about, memorize the previous classes. This question obviously based on the previous class. Okay, so just remember whatever I have discussed so far and you can get the answer. So now your time is just now. Okay, so your 10-second time is over. Now, yes, of course. Here is the answer. That is greater than 2100 milligram per liter. This much amount of TDS we have for the saline water. Okay. So this is the value of the TDS for the saline water. Saline water means we have so many salts dissolve in this water. Saline water like seawater. Seawater, there are so many salts are there. Seawater we cannot consume. Understand? As because there are so many salts are there, sodium chloride, potassium chloride, all this type of calcium chloride, these are the some of the compounds, some of the salts are dissolving into the water, and the water is getting saline. Understand? Next, so these are the physical, some of the physical parameters, that is temperature of the water, odor of the water, color of the water, taste of the water, and total dissolved solid. That is total dissolved solid, that means all types of salts whatever we have in our water sample, that is TDS. Okay, now chemical parameters. These are some of the chemical parameters, that is pH, chemical oxygen demand, dissolved oxygen, total hardness, heavy metals, and of course at last that is the BOD, biological oxygen demand. Okay, BOD, that is biological oxygen uh, demand, that we will discuss today. Already in my previous class I have discussed about the 5 days BOD test. Now we have modified that 5 days BOD test. We have to modify to solve some of the problems, and that modified test today we will discuss what is the procedure, how can we do the modified test, and how can we determine, how can we get the actual value of the BOD 5 for the wastewater sample whatever we have. Okay, yeah. Now, biochemical, I'm again telling you the biochemical oxygen demand. This is just a glance. You have to see that already you know the amount of oxygen required to decompose the biodegradable waste. Where this biodegradable waste into the water. That means in water, whatever biodegradable waste there, that is called, that is decomposing with the help of this dissolved oxygen. Okay, and how much dissolved oxygen is required, that is called by BOD, biological oxygen demand. The total amount of required dissolved oxygen is called actually biological oxygen demand. Understand? And after all, while the biodegradable waste are decomposed into carbon dioxide, and of course it is the H2O molecules. Okay, so these two are products from this reaction. And what is the role of the microorganism? The role of the microorganisms here as the catalyst. Okay, it can initiate, it can rapid the rate of the reaction. Understand? So this is the quick review of the BOD. Okay, now 5 days BOD test. So what was the procedure? Can anyone remember? Yes, of course. First of all, what we have to do? First of all, we have to take the wastewater sample. We have to collect the wastewater sample and keep it into the 300 ml stoppered bottle. Now, mind it, 300 ml stoppered bottle. Obviously, we have to use the stoppered bottle. Why stoppered bottle is necessary? Because if we are using a open bottle, what will happen? Whatever oxygen we have in the air, that oxygen can enter into the bottle, and we don't get the actual dissolved oxygen consumed during the reaction. That is why the bottle must be stoppered. Understand? The reagent bottle must be stoppered. So this type of stoppered bottle we have taken, and in this stoppered bottle we have collected some of the some amount of wastewater sample. Okay, after that, what will happen? The sample wasn't diluted by the water, and rest of the volume was made up to the total volume. Okay, so what will happen after taking the wastewater sample? Also, mind it, we have to dilute the sample. We have to dilute the sample with the water. Now, what is this requirement for the dilution? Because if we use the concentrated wastewater sample, that time what will happen? We require so many amount of oxygen, like 100 milligram per liter, but that much oxygen we don't have in our water. Maximum, the in ideal condition, the saturated value of dissolved oxygen into the water is 9 milligram per liter. Understand? But only we have 9 milligram, but we require 100 milligram per liter. So what we have to do? We have to dilute our sample by the water. So this is the requirement of dilution. This is the importance of dilution of our wastewater sample. Understand? These are the some kind of questions you can have in your exams very frequently. Why we use the stopper bottle during the reaction? Why we have diluted our wastewater sample? Okay, so these are the answer. Here is the answer. Now, what will happen after that? After dilution of the wastewater sample by the water, what we have to do? We have to measure the initial amount of dissolved oxygen, which is considered as the DOI, dissolved oxygen initial. Okay, after measuring this, then we keep the bottle in a dark place at 20 degrees centigrade for 5 days. Now, again, the question is why for 5 days? Because we have assumed this 5 days is enough for the complete decomposition. Understand? Decomposition of what? Decomposition of the biodegradable waste materials. Okay, so that is why again this is the 5 days BOD test. You can see 5 days BOD test. BOD 5. Okay, always we are considering we are indicating the day as a 5. Why 5? Because the test is we are doing the test duration in the duration of the 5 days. Okay, and finally the DO was measured and considered as DOF. DOF. After 5 days, what we have to do? Again, we take out the bottle from the dark place and we measure the dissolved oxygen final amount, and which is DOF, dissolved oxygen final. Okay. So this is all about the 5 days BOD test. Now, yes, so this is the schematic diagram of the 5 days BOD test, whatever we have done, and this is the equation. This equation is very important. You have to memorize this equation. Okay, look, BOD 5, that means finally BOD 5 equals to DOI. BOD 5, what is BOD? BOD is the amount of oxygen that is consumed during the reaction. So you know that initial value of the oxygen, dissolved oxygen in your water sample, and now you know the final value. So if we do initial minus final, that will give you the BOD. Now look, one P character per P will be parameter will be incorporated here. Why? Because we have to keep in mind that we have diluted our wastewater sample. Understand? So that is why this P, dilution factor, P is called by dilution factor. So this P is incorporated in the equation, where P equals to volume of wastewater and divided by total volume. This is the whole equation. This equation is very much important because there are so many numericals you can have in your exam based on this equation. Understand? Yes. Okay. So come to the next slide. Now this is just a quick review. Whatever I have told you, you can understood on you can understand all the things or not. This is just a checking. So the question is, which one is acting as a catalyst in BOD reaction? This is your question. So you have to think about it. You will have the 10-second time. Now your time will start now. Yeah, your 10 seconds time is over. Now, what is the answer? Yes, you are absolutely right. The catalyst in BOD reaction is generally microorganisms. Microorganisms means bacteria, virus. Okay. So whatever we have in our water, that is acting as the catalyst. Understand? Okay. So now this is the modified BOD test. Now we will discuss about the modified BOD test. Look, before discussing this thing, first of all, we should look here. So, in 5 days BOD test, what generally we have done, that is, we have taking one bottle. We have taken one bottle which is filled with wastewater plus distilled diluted water, and after the we have measured the initial value of dissolved oxygen. After 5 days again, we have measured the final value, and this is the BOD of the sample. Now tell me, is this the BOD of actual sample? No, not at all. Because here we didn't consider the BOD of the water, which is used for the dilution purpose. Understand? So we have neglected this parameter. That's why whatever we have getting here, we have got here, whatever BOD value, that is the total BOD, total BOD. Okay, this is the total BOD. Total BOD means BOD of wastewater plus BOD of diluted water. So whatever from this test we have got, that is the total BOD of the sample. This is not actual value of the BOD of wastewater. So in the modified test, now what we have done, we have done here, we have measured the BOD of the water. We have measured the BOD of the total wastewater plus water. So total BOD minus BOD of the wastewater, BOD of the water. That will give you the actual value of the wastewater. Understand? So this is all about the modified BOD test. Now we will see here what is the procedure of the modified BOD test. One is wastewater sample first. What we have to do here, we will take two bottles rather than one bottle. Here we will take the two bottles. First bottle, the bottle 1, and another bottle is marked as the bottle 2. Okay, so bottle 1, in bottle 1 we have taken wastewater sample and water sample, and in bottle 2 only this bottle 2 is filled with the water. So there are two bottles. One bottle is filled with wastewater, and one bottle, in bottle 1 we have taken wastewater, in bottle 2 only the water we have taken. Okay, next step, as usual, whatever wastewater sample we have taken in bottle 1, that sample have to dilute it by adding some the water. Understand? So your there are two bottles. One bottle is for the wastewater and water, and another bottle, that is bottle 2, is only filled with the water. Understand? Okay. Next step, the third step, that is the initial measurement of the initial dissolved oxygen. which is for bottle 1 we have indicated it by the DOI. Okay, so DOI is the initial amount of the dissolved oxygen for bottle 1, and BI is the initial amount of dissolved oxygen for bottle 2. Understand? These are the two values that we have got from the initial measurement of the dissolved oxygen. After that, again the two bottles are kept in a dark place at 20 degrees centigrade and for 5 days again. Now, again, one question I have, that is why every time the bottles are kept in the dark place. Why? Because the BOD reaction is photosensitive. Photosensitive means in presence of sunlight, the into the reagent bottle there will be maybe generation of the free radicals which can interfere into the BOD reaction, and thus we cannot get the actual value of the BOD of the wastewater sample. That is why we have to keep the bottle in a dark place at 20 degrees centigrade and for 5 days. Okay. After 5 days, now the last step is after 5 days, finally we measure the final amount of the dissolved oxygen, and which is DOF DOA for the bottle 1 and and BF for the bottle 2. Okay, so these are the two final values of the dissolved oxygen for bottle 1 and bottle 2 respectively. Okay, so this is the schematic diagram of the modified BOD test. Look here, we have taken two bottles, bottle 1 and this is bottle 1, this is bottle 2, which is 300 ml. The volume of the bottle are 300 ml, and in bottle 1 we have taken wastewater and this diluted water. Okay, and in the bottle 2, sorry, only we have taken the water. So initially the for each bottle we have measured the initial amount of DO, which is DOI for bottle 1 or BI for the bottle 2. Now again after this measurement we have kept the bottle into the 5 days for the 5 days 20 degrees centigrade at dark place. Okay, so after this 5 days again we have measured the final amount of dissolved oxygen, which is DOF for bottle 1, BF for bottle 2. Understand? B suffix F for bottle 2. So these are the total values that we have got from the modified 5 days BOD test. Now the BOD 5 will be, look at the equation. This is the total whole equation of the BOD 5. That is BOD 5 equals to DOI minus DOF minus BI minus B suffix F into 1 minus P divided by P, where again P is the dilution factor. As again here also we have diluted our wastewater sample, so this dilution factor will be incorporated here also, and that is equals to volume of wastewater divided by total volume. Understand? So this is the value of P. Now look at the again, this is the second equation. First equation already we have got from the previous 5 days test, and this is the second equation that we have got from the modified test. Understand? As such, look here, DOI minus DOF, that means for this bottle, the initial value of dissolved oxygen minus a final value of the dissolved oxygen. That means it will give you DOI and DOF minus this subtraction value will give you the actual BOD of the bottle 1, that is total BOD. Okay, Bi minus Bf, that is the BOD. Again, this is the BOD of water only for the bottle 2, because Bi the initial value of dissolved oxygen, or Bf the final value of dissolved oxygen. So if we subtract Bi, subtract the Bf from the Bi, what we will get? We will get the BOD of the water. So as such, you can see, as such, we have done like this: total BOD minus BOD of the bottle 2, that is BOD of the water, and that will give you the actual value of the BOD of wastewater sample. Understand? It is clear to all, because this equation is very important, very important, because based on this equation you can have so many numericals in your exam. So this is very important for you to understand. And okay, to understand how we have done the modified BOD test and how we will get this equation, and what is the each and every factor that you should know, each and every parameters, that is DOI, what is DOI, what is DOF, what is BI, what is BF. Understand? So all these parameters you should know, and otherwise you cannot solve the numericals. Clear? Okay, so now we will solve some of the problems, and if you do this numericals, then that time only you can understand how to solve the problems, and also the concept will be cleared. Okay, let's go. Acha, these are the before that, first of all, this is some of the quick review. So what is the significance of dilution factor? Already I have told you, you know this. Why 5 days BOD test is modified, this is also I have told you. And why does the reaction is always taking place in a stoppered bottle, as because this stoppered to prevent the oxygen to enter into the reagent bottle, enter into our sample from the air. So to prevent, for prevention of this, we have to use a stoppered bottle. Okay, now let's start the numerical. Look here, the question is a wastewater sample of 25 ml is diluted by adding 275 ml seeded this diluted water. The initial DOI, that means initial value of dissolved oxygen, is 9 milligram per liter. After 5 days, the final DOI is 3 milligram per liter. If seeded dilution water has initially, that is BI, initially 10 milligram per liter of DO, and BF is your 8 milligram per liter, then find out the BOD 5 of the wastewater. So now look, one more thing, while you are solving the problem, first of all you have to check very well, because there are two equations you have now. One is simple BOD test, and second one is the modified BOD test. So for these two equations, while you are solving the problem, you have to check the question very well, which equation you have to use for solving that problem. Otherwise you cannot solve properly. Understand? So here also look, for the wastewater sample we have the initial DO and final DO, and also the seeded dilution water. They have also given us the initial amount of the DO and final amount of the DO. So you have to find out the BOD 5. Now, so that means DOI, that is given already. These are the some of the data are given. DOI, that is 9 milligram per liter. DOF, that is 3 milligram per liter. BI, that is 10 milligram per liter, and BF is your 8 milligram per liter. One more thing, p value, also we should know the p value, otherwise we cannot solve the problem of the BOD 5. Okay, So P value, that is volume of wastewater divided by total volume. So whatever we have taken, that is 25 ml volume we have taken of wastewater. Tale 25 divided by total volume. Total volume what? Total volume, that means whatever wastewater we have taken plus whatever water we have mixed to that solution, to that wastewater sample, for dilution purpose. That means 25 plus here 275. So 25 plus 275, that is why we have got here 300. That is why the p value is 25 divided by 300, that is 0.083. Now look, for the p value we don't have any type of any type of unit, because this is a ratio of to volume. 25 ml divided by 300 ml, that means ml will be nullified, and that is why for the p value we don't get any type of unit here. Okay, so now you can understand that BOD5, this modified BOD test, the expression of this modified BOD test, obviously we should use for this, for solving this numericals, understand? So where DOI already given 9 minus 3 DOF, that is the 3, minus BI is given, that is 10 milligram per liter, and BF, that is 8 milligram per liter, into 1 minus P. 1 minus P value already you have calculated. So 1 minus 0.083 divided by P. P again 0.083. So if you solve this problem, very easy problem, all the data are given, only you have to put the data. Understand? In this equation, only you have to check which equation you have to use. The simple BOD test equation, the modified BOD test equation. Okay, that only you have to understand, and your answer is will be 50.19 milligram per liter. Look at the thing. This is the unit of the BOD. BOD is what? BOD is amount of dissolved oxygen. Amount of dissolved oxygen consumed during the reaction. So that is why the unit of the BOD is 50.19 milligram per liter. Okay, so this is the answer. That means the BOD5 of the wastewater sample is 50.19 milligram per liter. Very simple and very scoring numericals. Okay, if you this type of numericals generally have 3 or 4 marks. Okay, so if you do it properly, then you will get the full marks. Very easy, all the data are given, only you have to identify which equation you have to use to solve the problem. Understand? So very simple. Okay, so the next day we will see more problems. These are the some of the problems that we will we will do in our next class, and also after this session also I will give you some of the tricky question, the tricky numericals that you have to also do. Now this is the recapitulation portion. So now you can know the procedure of modified 5 days BOD test. Understand? Yes, checked. Okay, next now you can calculate the BOD of a given water sample. Yes, and now you can solve the problem based on BOD reaction. Don't worry, we will solve more problems, then you will be comfortable with solving the problems based on the BOD reactions. Understand? So all these things we have covered today. So thank you, students. You have to study well very much, and you have to practice the problem. Otherwise you forget about how to solve the problems. And in my next class also again we will do some of the problems, POD problems. Okay, thank you, students.